Hey yoga friends, I'm Heidi and welcome to your gentle yoga practice. So guess what week it is, what day it is. It is just before Christmas. So this would be your holiday de-stress gentle yoga practice. So hopefully all of you are doing well, you're staying safe, and you're getting on your mat, you're moving your body, you're doing some exercising. But if you are sitting a lot at your home office, your home desk, you're working with the kids on their homework, you're probably feeling the tightness building in your body, not to mention the holiday stress. So with that being said, let's get on our mat and start to breathe. So take yourself into a comfortable seated position, and the Santa hat is optional, of course. Take some big shoulder rolls up, down, and back. Start to breathe into your body. Close your eyes for a moment. Just let your eyelids gently close. Take your shoulders down and back. Rest your hands on the floor or whatever place is just comfortable. So start to take full breaths in and full breaths out. Emptying your whole body. In through the nose, out through the mouth, with maybe a sigh or a ujjayi breath. So since you are at home and you are in your own personal space, maybe you'll just be a lot more comfortable just getting into your breath. Just relaxing your elbows, your hands, your feet, your hips, your shoulders, your face. Maybe take a moment to set an intention for your practice. Bringing in good thoughts. And then just letting the weight of the head take one ear to a shoulder, relaxing that other shoulder down. And when you're ready, inhale the head up, recenter, exhale down the other side. Just breathing full and deep, letting the head be heavy, the body be light. Inhale up. Now take your nose and do a gentle circle one direction. Now really take your time on this. And when you're ready, reverse and go the other way. And recenter the head. Take another huge breath in. A gentle hold. And a releasing breath out. Gently open your eyes. Take one hand back behind you and then the other. So you want to draw the shoulder blades together, down and back. Open that heart center, open the chest. Maybe gaze up, open your throat a little bit, but be really careful what's going on into the back of the neck. Once again, going back to your breath always. And lifting yourself up. Take a big shoulder roll. Up and back. Take one arm up, one arm down, and take this to a gentle side body stretch. Lowering down little by little, using your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, see if you can reach out just a little bit further, and exhale. Maybe your elbow comes down, maybe your side body stretches just a little bit more. Then inhale up and over to the other side. And then slowly taking that tip, easing it down, listening in. Try not to take that arm forward, but lift it up. Once again, inhaling, reaching a little bit further. Then exhaling, elbow comes just a little bit closer to the floor. And inhale, come on up. And then just take your hands to your thighs and circle your torso, going all the way back, coming around and then centering, and then go the other way. And then bring it back center. Now, bring your back to the back of the room, tuck your chin down, pull your core in, inhale, and then come all the way up. Exhale, bringing it back. So it's like a seated cat and cow. And then lift. And then take it to a twist. Reach back, reach across. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look behind you. Gentle twist. Inhale up. Let's go the other way. Hand back, hand across. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gaze back. Deepen that twist. Just go slow and gentle. And then slowly bring it back. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, come over those legs. Just take a gentle forward fold. Let the elbows go down. Release the head. Let the shoulder blades pull apart. Just feel that big stretch all the way up the backside. Just let everything start to be heavy and start to settle. And just breathe into that backside body. Maybe move the head a little bit, yes or no, or whatever feels awesome in that neck. And inhale, slowly roll yourself up. Adjust your legs to go the opposite direction. Resettle yourself in. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, come on forward, or just walk your hands forward. Slow and steady, breathing, releasing. Just being super mindful, only going to the place that makes your body feel good. And that's just where you hold and you breathe. Trying to notice any little gripping areas that you might have. What areas of tightness, tension, stress, things that you don't need. And then slowly roll up. Now bring your knees together, take a little turn on your mat, and we're gonna roll ourselves all the way down our mat. We're gonna walk down your spine. So tuck the tail under, scoop under, and then from the tailbone, walk. So it's basically walking up your spine, all the way down until you feel your spine lengthen out down on the mat. Bend one knee up and the other leg extends out. Reach overhead with a big breath in, and with an exhale, bring that knee into the chest. Hugging it nice and tight. And inhale, reach up. The leg can go all the way down onto the mat, or keep it floating off the mat. Exhale, this time lift your shoulder blades up off the mat. Inhale, reach. And then just lower it down. And then take your arms around to your side body. Stretch both legs out long. And just let those legs settle into the floor a little bit. Relax your back, your shoulders. And once again, noticing maybe where you're holding a little tension, a little tightness. Is it your hip flexors, your back, your shoulders? And let's go to the other side. Bring that knee in. Reach overhead on an inhale. And on an exhale, bring that knee into the chest. Or if you want to lift off, bring yourself into a little ball. And then reach out. That leg can go all the way down to the mat, or it stays floating off the mat. Exhale, pull everything in. Inhale, reach. Exhale it in one more time. Inhale, put that foot down. Now, extend that first leg out long, floating or down the mat. Lift it up, bring it in, and then reach it out long. So stabilize in your core. So you're doing like just big bicycle circles. Reach long, up, and in. And then reverse that. Bring the leg up, lower it down, pull that knee up and in. Just notice what you notice. Just see, can I make this a little bit bigger? Maybe you can push your heel away and down. 2 more times. Stabilizing into the core, watching that your lower back stays onto the mat. 1 more. And now take that foot down to the mat. We're going to work that other side. So if you've shifted a little bit, readjust yourself. Bring that knee in, extend that leg long, and then slowly bring it down. Try to keep those hips square. Stabilize, stabilize. Maybe noticing as you stretch that leg up, you feel that big stretch up the back side and the hamstrings. Maybe you're working your hip flexors. Now let's reverse that. Take it out long. Lift that long leg up. Bend it, pull it in, and then reach it out. Remember, you can take that leg all the way down to the mat and lay it on the mat. You can take a break from anything that we're doing whenever you need to. You can go slower, you can go faster. It's all good stuff here. And place that foot down. Now take the soles of the feet together and let the knees, the thighs, everything just go towards the earth. And once again, readjust yourself. Just let the legs be heavy. Big breath in and out. Releasing through those hips, the back, whatever it is that you might be gripping. Let gravity just do a beautiful thing here for your hips. And when you're ready, slowly bring it in. One knee at a time comes into the chest. Now make yourself into a little bit of a ball here. Squeeze everything in, and then slowly roll your spine down, and then rest your head and your shoulders. Do that again. Everything squeezes in nice and tight, and then slowly peel it down. Beautiful. Now take the knees right over the hips. Take your arms straight out to the side, or you can do goalpost arms. We're going to slowly bring our knees over to one side, halfway down, all the way down. You work into whatever twist works best for you. If you're halfway and you want to come back up right away, do that. If you want to take that all the way down and then just work on opening your chest, relaxing the shoulders into the mat, releasing through your torso, through your hip. If you want to extend your legs out a little bit longer, you can play with that, but here is where you just want to relax and breathe. Super healthy twist here, so good for the back, the hip, and then slowly bring it up. Reset everything center. Remember, those arms can be goal posted or out, and then slowly bring it down to the other side, halfway, all the way. Maybe a hand goes on top of that thigh. So try to work that rib cage towards the mat, the shoulder. Extend that arm out, turn the head, and here's where you breathe, release, relax, restore. Holiday stress is floating away. And then bring that back up. Give yourself that nice hug again. And then we're going to roll up. We're going to cross at the ankles, and we're going to come through up to tabletop. So come on up, cross at the ankles, reach those legs back, or take the legs out to the side. We always have to work our cat and cows here. Spread your hands open wide. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Inhale, lower the belly. Shoulder blades down and back, gaze forward. Lift the sit bones up. Exhale, pull the belly up and in. Lift that back up, let the head fall. So reversing that, cow pose. Find that big inhale, exhale, reverses to cat. So do a few more of those if that feels good. Or moving into some of that side body work. Shifting the hips, the shoulders. And then recentering that flat back. Stabilizing into the core, arm reaches out. Opposite leg reaches back. Shoulders are square, hips are square. You're continuing to breathe. You're continuing to extend. Holding strong in the core. Stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. Moving with your breath, a little core strength here. Reach long, inhale. Exhale, tucks everything in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. Two more. And slowly lower. Reset. Rebalance everything. Let's go to the other side. One at a time, or lift both the arm and the leg simultaneously. Hips square, shoulders square, stabilize, breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, stronger reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale. Last one. Strong reach and lower. All right, take your knees on the outside edges of the mat. Take your big toes towards each other. You know child's pose. Hips go to the heels. Hands, arms walk out long for a big inhale. And on an exhale, lower the elbows, lower the forehead. Keep reaching those hips back. So take a little wiggle, a little movement to settle yourself in. And start to breathe into your backside body, your hips. With each and every exhale, let everything settle. Turn your head one direction. And when you're ready, up and over to the other. And then recenter. Walk your hands up. Take your knees to each other. Now remember, whenever we're on our knees, if that is not comfortable for you in any way, you're going to give yourself something to kneel on that's a little soft, or you're just going to come off your knees. So we're going to take the chest up and open. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Lace your fingers together. Reach up and then gently back. Then cactus the arms out to the side. Draw the shoulder blades, squeeze them together, then back and down, and then shine the heart forward, gaze up. Take your hands to the back side. Take a hold of one wrist and draw it across the back side, and let that ear fall to shoulder. Inhaling up, let's go to the other side. Reach back and across, ear to shoulder. Lift up. All right, take your hands back to tabletop, tuck your toes, and then we're going to lift our hips high. We're setting our foundation because we're going to downward facing dog. So hips up, back, and then up to the sky. Reach those heels back towards the mat. Elbows soft, relax the head, and so start to pedal out your heels, one heel at a time. Let the hips move, let the shoulders move. Take your time with this. Lift the heels really high and let them settle towards the mat. Inhale high, exhale lower towards the mat. Now really high on those heels, bend the knees. Here's your crouching dog. So walk the feet towards the hands. And now you're going to take yourself into a fold. This first forward fold, bend generously. Rest your belly and your chest over the thighs, over the knees, and let your body just drape forward. And feel that backside stretch and lengthen. Using gravity to do good things here. Move the head no and yes. Maybe take your Santa head off. All right, so set your foundation. Press into your mat. And we're going to slowly work our way up. So vertebrae by vertebrae, take your time. Arms just hanging down. Pull up into the core as you lift yourself all the way up. Take some big shoulder rolls up, down, and back. Now set a good strong mountain pose, mountain posture. Chest up, shoulder blades pull together, ground down. Inhale, sweep overhead. Gaze up. Take a hold of one wrist. Pull it up and over into that side body stretch. Inhale, lift up, and let's go the other side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tip the other side. Inhale, reach. Hands come around the back side. Lace your fingers together and draw the knuckles down. The wrists come together, elbows come together. Gaze goes up, and then you come forward to that forward fold. Try to relax the shoulders as your hands lift up a little bit higher. If at all possible, make sure you're bending your knees as much as you need to. Then inhale, lift yourself up. Sweep overhead, gaze up. Take your palms together and then in front of heart center. Take a couple moments here, a couple deep breaths in and out. reset your intention. Bring in good thoughts, good feelings. Be proud of yourself for getting on your mat. And when you're ready, circle sweep up overhead. Reach and extend. Exhale, open swan dive. Come all the way down. Place your hands on the mat. Take your right foot all the way back. Lower gently down onto that right knee. Now let your hips shift forward and stretch into that hip flexor. Breathe full and deep. So staying right here, stretching that hip flexor, or lifting yourself up, shoulder blades down and back, heart center, overhead, or up and back. Adding on to this, if it's okay in your body, one arm comes down, and then you reach up and over. Cushioning your knee always, when needed, and you're really still strong in your foundation. Up and over, other side, and then reset. And then hands come down, hips go back to the back heel, and a gentle fold over that leg. Let the head fall. A little runner's lunge here, beautiful hamstring stretch. And then once again, coming forward, hips reaching forward, placing that right hand down, staying right here on that knee and adding that twist, or lifting off that back leg, reaching up, extending up, trying to stack the shoulders. And then reset that hand down. Take that left foot to the back of the mat. Now you're in the top of a push-up position, your plank position. Squeeze the quads, press through the finger pads, lower down to your knees if needed. Continue to breathe, gain strength, stability, coming down out of this whenever you need to, or hang on if you can. Breathe, breathe, breathe. A little shift forward, and we're going to slowly lower with strength and breath all the way down to our mat. So take your body long on your mat. Reach your toes back, hands to your sides, elbows pull in. Inhale, a gentle lift, gaze up. Take a moment, maybe this is really stretching into your hips or your back. So with every lift, maybe your body says, okay, I can go a little bit higher. Or maybe it says, no, not today. Important to listen in. Back is nice and long. Exhale, come down. Now tuck the toes. Take the hips back to the heels. So a nice strong press. Hips go to heels. Take a moment with a nice long stretch here and breathe. Now hips are going to go high to the sky, back into that downward facing dog. Once again, feel free to do whatever movement feels good to you. You can pedal yet again. You can just hang right where you're at. You're starting to let your heels, maybe they're settling a little bit more. Maybe the belly and the chest are going a little bit closer to the thighs. Make sure most of your weight is in your feet and not in your hands. Now slowly walk to the top of your mat or jump. However you want to get there, exhale into maybe a deeper forward fold here. Now inhale, circle, sweep the arms out and around, or use your thighs to lift yourself up. Exhale to heart center. Take a moment again here to resettle yourself, your shoulders. Make sure your feet are still connected to the earth and you're lifting up and engaging through the legs, the entire body, up through the crown. Breath in again, inhale, exhale. And then inhale, circle sweep overhead. Gaze up, swan dive, forward, flat back, all the way down. Take a moment in your fold, and then that opposite leg stretches all the way back, lowering down to that knee, reaching that left hip flexor forward, pulling that right hip crease back, and just letting those hips settle and stretch. Breathe into them. Just taking a moment here. If you sit a lot, this is probably going to be one area of a lot of tightness, but yet so important to do. Maybe one hand, maybe the other. So hips are square, shoulders are square. You're lifting up and open. Hands can maybe come to heart. Reaching, extending, up and back, possibly a little bit. And then open it up. Left hand comes into the mat, lift off that back knee or stay on your knee. Lift off and then reach and extend. Hips are continuing to settle. So make sure that you don't have your bum really high in the sky. Hand goes to mat, right foot goes back. Maybe you go right to your knees right away, maybe not. Maybe you're like, I got this plank, I'm good, or I'm right here. They're both wonderful positions to be in. They're firing your core. So inhale, little shift forward. Exhale, strong arms to take you all the way down. Take the tops of the feet onto the mat. Reach the toes back. Fire your quads. Loop the shoulders down and back. Now squeeze your elbows together. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift up. Exhale, peel it down. Slowing it down if I'm going too fast. Now if you want, you can hang right here on top or exhale it all the way down. You choose. Tuck the toes. Hips go to heels. Push up. Reach those hips back. Stretch your arms out long. So hang here for a moment. Big breath in and out. Stretching through those shoulders. Maybe it's your back, maybe it's your hips, maybe it's your feet. So hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart, head shoulder width apart. So just let the heels start to settle down. Knees are soft, elbows are soft, head releases, gaze back through the feet. Big breath in and out. Inhale, lift the heels high, bend the knees, crouching dog. Step, jump, or walk to the top of your mat. This time just roll up through your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Move the shoulders up, down, and back. Reset your body, reset your clothes. Whatever you need to do, and take a big step back. Right foot goes back. So a high lunge here. Make sure as you lower down, front knee is stacked over ankle. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Hands can be on thigh, cross, out, up. Reach and extend wherever you're at. Make it strong. Make it engaged. Be really mindful about where your body needs to be. So keep one hand up, bring one hand down, and maybe add a little side stretch. Inhale, reach up, and let's go the other way. Inhale, reach cactus, open the arms, shine the heart forward. Now turn the palms towards each other, reach the crown forward. One more time, cactus the arms, open the chest, airplane the arms, reach the crown forward. Inhale up. Now turn that back foot on its side and bend that front knee. So now you're in warrior two here. Try to square off those hips. And then extending the front leg long, come over that front leg in pyramid pose. You need to maybe readjust the feet a little bit. That's completely normal. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Let the head release. Shake out that head. Inhale, exhale. Bend that front knee. Spring off that back foot. Step forward and roll up. Reset the shoulders, reset the mountain pose, step the other foot back. Once again, recentering hips, shoulders, and lowering down. So you might be really tight in this hip flexor, so maybe you're up here, and as things start to stretch out, you'll be able to get a lot lower. You'll be able to lengthen that back leg a little bit more. So taking that arm position, thigh, heart, out, up, shoulder blades down and back. Breathe and extend. One arm goes down, one arm stays up. Notice that you have to really hold strong into your stabilizing core muscles here as you're moving the arms and up. Cactus the arms. Reach the heart center up and forward. Airplane those arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale up. Back to cactus. Heart shines forward. Airplane arms. Sweep up. All right, take that back foot, set it on an angle. And here's warrior one. So you're still trying to reach those hips square, bend that front knee, but don't let that knee go over those toes. Now pyramid pose, lengthen those legs. Now fold over that front leg. You may need to keep just moving those legs a little bit, making those little readjustments. Always making your pose your own. Adding those blocks whenever you need to have that extension of the arms. So see if you can let the head release. Now coming out of this, lift the back heel, bend the knee, press up, lift up, take the feet together, and roll up. Big shoulder roll, arms sweep overhead and lower those hips, back and down into chair pose. Hips back, chest up, spine is long, core is in. Think long and strong. Beautiful job. Hands come to heart. Staying right here or adding that twist, making sure that the legs stay stable, your knees stay together. Taking a long spine, come across, twist. Flying open those arms, if that's available. And then slowly bringing it back. Recentering, coming out of it when you need to, otherwise stay low if you can. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. Anchor that arm, press and lift. Gaze up, center, or down, adding that arm, extending up and down. Back to heart, back to center. Inhale, lift. Come on up, reset, and let's go into a little tree pose. One leg, toe, foot on the inside calf or inside edge. You choose, but we're just balancing, gazing, settling, grounding, lifting, breathing. Adding the arms, reach and extend. And take your arms out to your side, bring the knee up to the front. Pull it up in towards the chest, core pulls in, and leg starts to float all the way back, reaching back to airplane pose, to warrior three. Watch that that hip doesn't lift up so the hip stays square. Hands can be wherever challenges you, is best for you. Stay focused, stay balanced. Keep breathing, keep reaching. You got this. Now slowly come up, and then let's readjust to the other side. Tree pose, knee out. Toe on the floor or foot up at calf, or not on your knee, please. Otherwise, inside edge. Just settle in. Good thoughts, good breath. Adding those arms. So as you're grounding down, you're strong through the leg, lifting up through the crown. Out to the side, release that knee out to the side, bring it forward to parallel tree, pull that knee up and in, core strength, ground and lift, and then the leg goes slowly to the back, toe can be down, arms can stay out to the side or across the chest, or reach overhead or extend to the back, but you're reaching your arms long, reaching that leg back, soft knee on that supporting leg. You can do this. Breathe, breathe, hold, focus. And then slowly come out of it or stay with it. Take the feet wide. Take a big sweep overhead. And then swan dive, flat back forward to a nice wide fold here. So toes can be forward or slightly in. Just let your body settle into it. Maybe reach the hands back. Maybe hold the ankles or behind the calves to pull yourself down a little bit deeper. Try not to let the hips drop back. Keep breathing, extending. Maybe the Forearms can come towards the earth. Maybe taking the hands around to the backside, lacing, lifting, and dropping them overhead if that's available in your shoulders, or just keep the arms down. Slowly let go of the arms. Lift your heels up, turn them in, turn your toes out, lower those hips. Take your hands to heart, yogi squat. Knees pull back towards that pinky toe, chest up high, legs low. Squeeze your glutes, open your hips, press your feet into the mat and breathe. You got this. Arms out to the side, turn your feet, warrior two. So front foot forward, back foot, extend long. Now up and back to reverse triangle. So both legs lengthen, really reach up and then up and back. Back to warrior two. Come forward, yogi squat, adjust those feet. Other side, turn the feet, reach the arms out, lower it down, gaze. Up and back, legs lengthen to reverse triangle. Back to warrior two. And back to center, yogi squat. Inhale, lift. Turn the feet, exhale, take it to a fold and come all the way down. All right, walk your feet in and then slowly just make your way, your hips down to the mat. So come all the way down. We're gonna finish off our yoga practice today, stretching gently down on the floor, grab a sip of water. Or if you want to grab your yoga blanket or extra layer to put on so that you can get really comfortable in your shavasana, your relaxation, feel free to do that. Maybe add a little candle, a little essential oils. All right, shoulder blades down and back. Tuck the tail, scoop into the core, and slowly roll down. See how slow you can go. Keep breathing. Try not just to plop down. A slow landing. One knee comes in, the other knees come in. So pull the knees right up into your chest, but then have the spine long on the mat. Extend one leg long, one leg up, reach behind it, bring it in, circle that ankle, flex and point that foot. And then the leg is going to come up and then it's going to come across the body. Arms go out to the side and you work into a gentle twist. So going slow and easy. And if you've noticed that your body kind of shifted a little bit, you might need to move your hips over to the side. Knee is bent or leg can extend straight. You can always have that yoga strap. It's such a great thing for the stretch. Slowly bend that knee and roll to your back. Let's go to figure four, supine pigeon. Flex the feet, pull those knees in. You can reach back of that one thigh with just one hand. This hand might be here to hold that knee out or lace behind that thigh. Bring those legs in and you can even use your elbow to keep that knee out to the side. So keep readjusting as you notice that you may be a little crooked. So your spine is long down the mat. Relax through that hip and breathe. Big breath in, and as you exhale, deepen your stretch without adding any extra pressure into the shoulders or neck. Hug the knees into the chest. Just take a moment here. Extend the opposite leg down the mat, or if that's not comfortable, you're going to keep that bent. Extend that leg long. For some people, this might be here, here, here. Grabbing a towel or a belt or a strap around that foot does beautiful things if you're not very flexible. So bringing that leg in. Big inhale, exhale. Things start to melt. settle and stretch. Feel free to circle that ankle. All right, here's where the leg comes across the body. Arms open out. Work that leg down. And if it can't go all the way down there, you can keep your hand under that leg or at that block. Bent leg, straight leg, arms out to the side, working that shoulder down into the floor. And slowly working your way to your back. Supine pigeon, figure four, flex the foot, bring the knee to the ankle. Recenter everything, reach through, or just hold right here. Big, huge breath in. Exhale and release, deepens the stretch. Tension in our hip muscles is real. Holiday stress is real. An area that you might need to put a little extra attention to every day. Let everything start to settle and melt. Gently bring those knees into your chest. Now bring your feet to the mat. We're going to roll up into a gentle bridge. Now if you're super tight in your psoas or your hip flexors, this might not be available to you. You just have to go really slow. So pelvic tilt, press into the feet, and then slowly start to lift. And see where you can be with your bridge. Maybe you rock those shoulder blades in a little bit. Reach down for the heels, the ankles. So you're lifting, and you're squeezing, and you're releasing. Such an awesome pose. Little inversion. So good for the hips and the back. When you're ready, slowly work your way down. Try not to rush this process. Think of it as a nice, gentle massage, resetting your spine until it comes all the way down. Things just relax. Now bring one knee in, the other knee in, just staying right here, or make yourself into a nice little ball here. Squeeze everything in tight until it opens up for a moment of relaxation. A little shavasana, some breathing. So extend the legs long, let the feet just fall out to the sides. Shine your palms up. Take your shoulders down and back so your chest can be nice and open. A nice long neck. And then once you are settled in and you're done with all your little wiggles, in on your breath, big full breath in, and a restoring big sigh out. Big breath in and sigh it out. And then just slow everything down. Feel every little point that your backside touches your mat. Feel that relaxed state move throughout your body. Feel your hips open. Feel your back release. Feel your fingers and your toes and your feet and your hands completely soften, as well as your face, shoulders, knees. Nice soothing breaths in and out. And when you're ready, no need to rush, you can stay right where you're at. Take your thumbs and just brush them over each and every fingertip. Maybe start to move your head, let it fall one direction, and then up and over to the other side. So if you notice that one side of your neck is tighter than the other, maybe that's where it just needs to stay for a moment. And when you're you're ready, wiggle your toes. Find a big inhale. Reach overhead to a full body stretch. And then an exhale, bring the knees in slowly to the chest. Hug them in, reach the spine long. Circle the feet, the ankles, maybe the wrists, fingers. Let the knees fall to one side. And then slowly press yourself up to a seated position. Finishing off our yoga practice together today. Taking your palms to heart. Big breath in, big breath out. Takes you to a gentle bow. The light and the energy in me appreciates the light and the energy in each and every one of you. Bring your palms between your eyes for clear and loving holiday thoughts and feelings and no stress. I thank you, all of you, from the bottom of my heart. I hope you have a beautiful, magical, wonderful holiday season. Get on your yoga mat, put it right in front of your tree, put on some beautiful holiday music, and just do some stretching. All right, thank you so much. Stay safe and healthy all. I can't wait to see you all back in on your mats in our beautiful studios here at the YMCA. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for commenting, giving us a thumbs up, and watching our videos so we can keep these going, and hope to see you guys all soon. All right, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Take care.